What's going on, everyone? This is Reggie Haynes, and you are tuned in to another edition of the RHTV Podcast. And this is a special episode because this episode is sponsored by the Banner Group. Now, for those people that are watching, I am at Nkhata Lodge. This is a lodge that is located in Nkhata Bay, Boma, and I am here with the phenomenal queen, Mrs. Maggie. Mrs. Maggie, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
That is great.
Yeah.
That is great. And she is actually the owner of this particular lodge. Mm-hmm. And today we're going to discuss her career, how she got started with her lodge, and what has been the trials and tribulations while running a lodge from the beginning. So, Mrs. Maggie, without further ado, thank you so much for inviting me here today. I really appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Your lodge, Nkhata Lodge, how did it all begin?
First of all, I want to explain what Nkhata stands for.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, my husband who is late now, was from Nkhata Bay. So that's where the Nkha comes from. And then I'm from Karonga, that's where the Ka comes from. So Nkhata Lodge is Nkhata Bay Karonga Lodge. Yes ma'am. Yeah. We, after retirement in 2015, we both came to Nkhata Bay, which is his village. Because in this country, especially in this part of Malawi, when we get married, we go and live in the husband's village. Okay. So I came and I lived in his village. We used to eat out, but we were not happy with the standards and the food that was served around in Nkhata Bay. Mm-hmm. And we decided, why can't we build a lodge and then show people the Malawian food? Yes, than the English chicken. No, wanted to be cooking the Malawian food. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. That's how we started. That's
phenomenal. Now, my question is, when did you first start with the building process, mm-hmm. and when did the lodge officially open?
We started building in 2017. Mm-hmm. We opened in 2018.
Beautiful,
yep.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, I was talking to Vito, your daughter.
Yes.
And she was giving us a tour yesterday, and while we were being shown around the lodge, she was telling us that when you guys opened, there were a few things like the, sorry about that. There was a few things, hold up, I'm gonna restart that question. I have to turn my phone off. Is everybody's phone off? Everybody's phone is off? That was just a reminder.
Yeah.
It's on vibrate? Okay. Apologies for that, Mrs. Maggie.
No, let me just make sure mine is off too.
No problem.
Yeah,
no problem.
Yeah, it's off.
All right. So, Mrs. Maggie, I was having I went on tour. Your daughter, Vito, was giving us a tour of the lodge yesterday, and she told me that you guys were hit by COVID and two back-to-back mm-hmm. cyclones.
Yes.
You guys are obviously doing great. You guys have bounced back 3 times, mm-hmm. back to back to back. Mm-hmm. How did you do it? How did you overcome adversity?
I think it was that will. My husband is a director of Mohammed Hospitals. Mm-hmm. So what we did was he was getting money from the hospital to run the lodge.
Beautiful.
That's how we survived.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And for those people that are watching out there, what would be your advice to them to keep on going no matter the circumstances, no matter how hard life is?
Yeah. I think you keep on going.
Keep on.
Yeah, and I feel where there is a will, there's always a way.
There's always a way.
Yeah.
There's always a way.
Yeah.
You guys are tuned in here. I am honored to be here with Mrs. Maggie, who is the owner of Nkhata Lodge, located in Nkhata Bay, Boma. We're going to be right back after this commercial break. You guys stay tuned to this special edition of the RHTV Podcast, sponsored by the Banner Group. And we're back on the RHTV Podcast. I'm here with my special guest, Mrs. Maggie, who's the owner of the Nkhata Lodge, where we are located right now in Nkhata Bay, Boma. Now, Mrs. Maggie, we talked about how you started, you and your husband mm-hmm. and your family started mm-hmm. with this phenomenal lodge. Now, I want to talk about the benefit of the community mm-hmm. and how you and your family have actually helped the community. Would you like to elaborate on that story?
Yeah, when we started this lodge, my husband and I sat down and we said we wanted to pay back mm-hmm. to the community. Mm-hmm. So we hired all local
That's beautiful.
With or without training, we hired, and most of them were like they were trained on the job.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And they turned out to be perfect.
That's beautiful.
Because of the language and because we wanted to be preparing the local food, so they were very good.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
That's beautiful. How important do you feel like it is for more people like yourself and your husband and your daughter and your family to include locals in their overall plan of running an organization or an establishment like this? Do you think it's important?
Yeah, I think it is. It is very important because one, we empower them with a few monies. So they've got, at least they have something to do.
Yes, ma'am.
And the other thing is they tend to work with people that are not from here.
Yes.
So there are a lot of things they learn.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm just honored to sit next to you because, I mean, you're a pioneer. You're doing great things for not just in Nkhata Bay district, but you're also doing it for Malawi and Africa. What would you tell people if they have an aspiration or they want to open their own lodge? What would be your advice to them in regards to starting and making sure that they continue with the process of running a successful lodge like you've done?
Yeah, the truth is it's not easy because there's competition.
Yes, ma'am.
The competition is hard, and then and there are many hidden costs. The levies, there's so many things hidden. But then, if you make up your mind that you want to do it, the best is to do it and just get focused and just do it.
You were talking about hidden costs. What type of hidden costs?
For example, we have the Copyright Association.
Okay.
So if you have a television in the room,
Yes.
you have to pay for it. If you have like a radio, you still have to pay for it. There's so many small hidden costs. Yeah.
Wow. So is that like a monthly fee that the government charges you?
No. It's a yearly fee.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we have to pay the city council for running the bar, for running rooms, for running the hall and everything. So there's some of these hidden costs which you are not aware of before. During building, you're not aware of all those things. They start hitting you when you open. It's when you know that, I have to pay for this, and I have to pay for this, and I have to pay for this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So yeah.
What do you think would be a good benefit? Like, what do you think would be a big help financially when it comes in regards to taking care of those fees? Like, how much? What I'm asking is, how much are those fees total per year in Malawi?
In Malawi Kwacha, it's a lot. I think if I have to, it should come around 600,000 or 700,000 Malawi Kwacha.
So for those people that are watching, 600,000 or 700,000 Malawian kwacha, that is less than 1,000 USD, I believe. 800, around 800 USD. If not, I believe the actual amount could be around 500 to 400 USD. The reason I'm mentioning this, Mrs. Maggie, to the viewers is because I know there's a lot of people who I know, they watch this channel, they're always like, I want to help Africa.
Yeah.
So for those people, if you do the math, if I walked into a room of 100 people and every single one of those people in America or in the UK gave $5, that would cover the cost for Mrs. Maggie's extra fees that the government is charging her, just like that. So the reason I say that is because $5 in the US, 5 GBP in the UK can go a long way. And we have extraordinary and phenomenal queens like Mrs. Maggie here, who is doing great things, helping out her community. And she's not begging, but she is saying, hey, look, this is a way that you can help her get rid of these fees that can be a hindrance or a burden later down the line. So, Mrs. Maggie, thank you so much for letting us know that information. When it comes down to the building process of your lodge, how long did it take to build this lodge?
The first part, because I built this lodge in 3 parts.
Yes, ma'am.
The first part, which has got a restaurant and 4 chalets and a dormitory, it took me 2 years.
2 years. Gotcha.
Yeah. And then I built the annex, the upstairs.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it took me another 1 year. And then where we are now, this is my latest, which took me 8 months
8 months.
to build, yeah.
That's beautiful. So you're looking at a total about 3 years
Yes.
for the whole entire process.
Yes.
Our, your daughter, Vito, was telling us that you guys are going to add some extra things to the lodge, like a bar.
Yeah.
A nice area where people can enjoy music.
Yep.
And then also a nice parking lot.
Yeah.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah, I'm excited. Although I'm a bit old now to start building, but I have to do it for her.
So hold on, you do the building yourself?
Yeah, I hire people to do the building, but I do all the, I make sure that I do all the supervision myself.
Gotcha. And that could be
Yeah,
tough too.
yeah.
And I always say this, Mrs. Maggie, you're not old. We're melanated, so you're not old. You're not old at all.
I'm 70.
You're 70?
Yes.
I thought you were younger than me.
Oh my God.
And I'm 33, for those people that are watching. And I'm not flirting. That's inappropriate. I'm being respectful to my elders. I thought she was younger than me.
Oh my God.
Yes. So you look great. You're doing well, and congratulations on everything. We're going to take one more commercial break before we conclude with our interview with the phenomenal Mrs. Maggie, who is the owner of Nkhata Lodge here in Nkhata Bay, Boma. You guys stay tuned. And we're back with the phenomenal Mrs. Maggie, who is the owner of Nkhata Lodge, located in Nkhata Bay. This is a special episode that is sponsored by the Banda Group. Now, Mrs. Maggie, we're going to touch a little deep here. I know we were just talking about unity, not just in Nkhata Bay, not just in Malawi, but on an African or global scale.
Okay.
Do you feel like more lodges around the Nkhata Bay area should come together and unify to help one another in a time of need?
Yeah, I think it's very, very important because I feel if you come together, it is easy to solve problems.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Now, with those problems that you talk about, I know that there are functions that happen every year. Do you think that more lodges within Nkhata Bay should join those functions, but they should come as a group?
Yeah, I think we should. We have the tourism week, which comes in September. Yeah, and I think it is better if all lodges came together and we presented ourselves. Like, for example, we can say, come visit Nkhata Bay, and then we have all the lodges listed down.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that would really work.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Another question is, whenever there is a situation like the cyclones, whenever there's a situation of just a season where there's not a lot of tourists, how do you feel like each lodge in the Nkhata Bay area can help one another to build on business?
I don't know. That one I think is a bit difficult. I really don't know how we can come together because I feel there's no unity. But if we were one, or we had to help one another, we wouldn't really feel that we have got less tourists or the weather. But I really don't know how we can come up with that because there's no unity. We have Nkhata Bay Tourism Association, which is just there. It's a white elephant, but nothing works.
Well, I'm here to tell you, Mrs. Maggie, I think that the time of change is here. We, my partner Jim, and then you've also met Yohani, we are teaming up with Davison Banda. And he is a gentleman who is doing extraordinary things in Nkhata Bay.
Okay.
Your lodge was the first one that we featured on our platform, and we're honored and grateful. So what he's doing is we're giving out free promotion globally so people around the world can see how phenomenal you are, how much you've done, and how far you and your family have come. And I guarantee over the years, you guys are gonna get a lot of attention that you deserve. So I know we talk about unity, but talk is cheap. Actually, talk is nothing. But when you start showing people unity rather than just talking about it, great things are gonna happen. So I just want you to know that great things are gonna come, not just to you, but also to the lodges in Nkhata Bay, because you all deserve it. For those people that are watching, and if you are looking for any type of sponsorship, how can they reach you, or what information do you feel like they should know in order for them to, say, you know what, this is a lady that we would love to sponsor her organization?
That's a difficult one.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
How they reach me? I'm always in Nkhata Bay.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't move.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I live here, and I always live here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so anyone can find me around my lodge. I'm always around here.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank
If
you.
I'm not here, I'm in my village, which is about 10 minutes drive.
Okay,
Yeah.
10 minutes drive. Sounds good. Well, Mrs. Maggie, I want to say congratulations again for everything that you've achieved and everything that you're going to continue to achieve. And I'm just so proud of you. I'm proud of your family. I'm happy and honored to have met you and done this interview with you. And for those people that are watching, you guys know you need to support Mrs. Maggie and also all the other lodges that are in Nkhata Bay. And also be on the lookout for the upcoming lodge that is going to be created by D-Banda Group. And also, and speaking of D-Banda Group, we want to thank them for sponsoring this episode of the RHTV Podcast. I'm Reggie Haynes. Hope you guys enjoyed another episode, and I am signing off. Peace and love.